Systemizing your business can be a daunting and frankly overwhelming task. In this video, we are going to make it super simple for you to get started documenting how you do things in your consulting business, so you can start delegating more and get back to working on the business. My name is Loyiso Toi. I'm a civil engineer at Thabisa Consulting. This channel is for you, and the topics we cover come directly from questions we get on a daily basis. So if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. We also welcome your comments on this video. If there are other topics you would like us to cover, please get in touch by leaving a comment. With that said, let's dive in. Why create systems? We systemize everything so that it keeps on being consistent and repeatable, optimized and automated as much as possible. When we look at processes are a set of steps, and then underneath that, you've got your SOPs, your standard operating procedures, which is a detailed explanation of how to go about doing certain processes in your workflow. We start by breaking down how you would go about identifying systems in your business. The first step in this process is mapping out the systems in the process, which are, in this case, the client acquisition, engineering design, contract admin, and handover. So rather than thinking about things in terms of isolated tasks, we use flowcharts and other visual diagrams to actually show how all the steps involved in the process actually connect and make it a true process. What processes exist within the systems? What kind of procedures and SOPs do we need to develop within these systems? Maybe it would be a good starting point to define what is an SOP. It is a set of written instructions that document a routine which is followed by employees in an organization. The development and use of SOPs are an integral part of a successful quality system, which provides us with information to perform our job properly and consistently in order to achieve predetermined specification and quality end result. Why do we have SOPs? We want to make sure that we are repeating consistently good results. Otherwise, it becomes ad hoc, and we're not connecting the dots, and we're not understanding what's actually having a positive impact on the system or the business, or a negative impact, and being able to make sure that we are removing and changing the stuff that's not working, and making sure that we keep on repeating the stuff that is working. We will pick one of the systems that have the most important workflows that we have. And in this case, we will concentrate on engineering and design. This is where the rubber meets the road. We look at what kind of systems we have, what kind of technology, what people are involved, what workflows, what steps, and how do we go about designing the various aspects of our work. And we develop an SOP based on telling people who do the design actually how to go about doing the actual workflow. Functions of an SOP. An SOP gives your organization that strong foundation, the one that you are able to build up upon, and then you can expand and respond or prepare for all of the turbulent storms that comes in business, the ups and downs of business. The SOPs provide the foundation, so you should look at establishing SOPs for all your core processes. When we have a failure within the organization, that we're able to diagnose it to get to the root cause of it, just think about if everybody just kind of is doing their own thing, we don't have any standard operating procedure, it's very difficult at that point to diagnose the problem. So that's why we have SOPs. They give us that foundation, make things streamlined so we can repeat success and we can also diagnose our problems. The second thing that it does for us is that it allows us to capture organizational knowledge. So what's organizational knowledge? It's all the knowledge within the organization. The employee changes, they leave, the employee comes. Capturing the organizational knowledge gives us that consistent foundation, and it allows for new people that come in that they can be properly trained, or when people leave, we need to fill in gaps. People are able to go and look at the procedures and still figure out how to get things done. Organizational knowledge is one of the most important assets of the organization. Just like we do inventory on physical assets, your organization should capture its organizational knowledge. Some people think that having SOPs will slow the company down. It will stifle people from being creative. Having SOP has nothing to do with people being creative or stifling creativity. Having SOPs gives us a foundation for creativity. SOPs are living documents. They should be revised. If we want to have a new way of doing things within the company, we now have a foundation. So if you believe that SOPs are going to slow your company down, that's a myth. And it's a very bad misperception. So I want to encourage you to understand that SOPs are the birth of creativity and will not slow down your organization. The first step in documenting your company processes would be to develop CAD standards. Any company, large or small, employing any number of CAD professionals producing design drawings will benefit from CAD standards. Efficiency and continuity are the major reasons for CAD standards. File naming is very important. It doesn't do anybody any good for somebody to open 5 files to find what they're looking for. The process of developing your CAD standards would start by mapping your existing processes. And then we get those processes reviewed, documented and reviewed. And then we analyze them, and then we look at see if there are any improvements that can be done. So it's not like we are going to be starting from scratch, because believe me, there is a process that exists. It may not be documented. So that's why the first step would be to document what you are currently using. The next step would be to configure the tools that you are currently using so that they can deliver the best value for you. So now the question becomes, why configure? We do this to enable our process to flow better. To work effectively, Civil 3D requires a myriad of data, including templates, libraries, sub-assemblies, and more. Understand what all this data is. Keep it up to date and enable users to work offline without a network, all with company standards in place. We need a configuration of all files required to make Civil 3D run like clockwork, including easy tool palettes, configuration, and flexible AutoCAD profile management. We'll use scripts to set up a simple file synchronization system between users and the server, enabling them to work off the network with all the company standards in place. When users log back in, they will automatically get any updates made to the standards. If you are interested in customizing AutoCAD and Civil 3D to deliver optimized design solution for your business, please contact us. We'll create a tailor-made configuration for your business. This will then unleash the full potential of your design tools by making your design standards available to your staff, even under remote working environment. We hope this video has been beneficial to you. And if so, again, we would love if you can subscribe to the channel. And if you would like more information, please get in touch. Thank you.